make sure this is cleaned off, baby. Because I need y'all to make sure y'all see and hear me. Okay. Listen, Linda, this message that just came, I had to record it now while I'm in the car because once I get to my place, I may get distracted. But I had my boxing class, workout class today. Hooch out. So I went and got some food, ate some Asian, and then I went to this local bookstore. Never been there before. And I was like, let's go walk in there. And I found a book that was on the power of women ministration. And those of y'all who have taken my feminine classes, y'all know I love getting into that. Okay. Um, but everywhere that I went, I was trying to like stay somewhat in like the background. Okay. I was trying to stay somewhat in like the background. You know how we kind of go somewhere, we put headphones in our ear and things of this nature, because we don't want nobody to talk to us and all that. Yeah, no, that don't work. That don't stop people. Okay, that don't stop people. At least not for who this message is for. So this message came through really, really heavy, to share with the collective because you're in this energy right now. If you've been in a space where a big part of your lesson has been learning how to be seen, if your big lesson has been on learning how to be seen and being comfortable with being seen, this message is for you. Because what you need to understand is that everything that you've been like praying for, manifesting for, working towards, it comes with you being seen. It comes with you being seen. You can't be hidden. You can't hide. You can't be in the background. At least not who I'm talking to. You are your brand. You. And it's like the longer you try to hide yourself or not allow yourself to be seen, you're not only holding yourself back, but you're also holding back the others that spirit are waiting to bring across your path that you're going to influence. Have you ever noticed that you make different life changes and stuff in your life, or you do certain things, all of a sudden people around you do? All of a sudden the people around you start picking up and doing some of the similar things that you're doing, or they start talking like you. In a way, it kind of feel like they're becoming a clone of you, right? And we hear this a lot in the spiritual community where we get into the aspect of, destiny swapping and all of that. But, I teach that destiny swapping can only happen if you agree to the swap. You have to energetically close yourself off while giving someone else the energy to be expansive. You get what I'm saying? Your energy has to shift for that to happen. But what you need to understand is that you shift atmospheres, you shift the energy of everyone else around you. So, this current space that you're currently in right now is learning how to be comfortable in your role of being seen, getting like really comfortable and confident in your role of being seen. Because what you need to understand is that what comes with being seen can be very taxing, it can be stressful. It can feel like it's too much on you, it's too much on your plate, as if people are expecting too much for you. And then you're going to have the naysayers come in because they want you to change. They want you to be that way because your presence triggered them. Okay. And whoever this message is for, you have been around a lot of people who your presence triggers. Your presence has triggered them, but you're being moved now into settings and spaces where your presence motivates. Your presence motivates those that matter, those who are in alignment with you. They will be the energy that you need to keep going, to keep evolving. Because what you need to understand is that you have people who are looking to you for their next steps. And if you're not there yet, you're going to. And I know that may feel like it's a lot of pressure, but the thing is, don't go into it with the mindset that you're doing this for other people. You're going into it with the mindset of you're just showing up as you. You're showing up authentically you, being authentically you, saying things that are authentically you. Okay? It's not like you're saying that's in alignment with you. But what you need to understand is that you are not meant to be hidden. And spirit is about to thrust you out and be seen. The thing is that the naysayers, and this was a message that spirit had to give to me too, as a reminder, because it can be easy of we want to hide ourselves from, people, places, and things that, don't resonate with certain versions. But we got to realize when we're in the public, we can't control that. We can't control who's going to come across us. We can't control who's going to find us. The reality is that you're going to be motivating people who don't like you. You already are. And they may even try their hardest to make sure that you don't know that they see you. But they're motivated by, oh, what is the collective doing? Oh, the collective, they just got a new car. Oh, now they thinking about what they need to do to figure out their life and for them to get a better car, or looking at their car. Oh, collective just moved. Oh, where collective moved to? What they doing there? Why they work? Oh, collective be doing vlogging and social media, and they make money from that. And the thing you got to realize that those people, they're going to talk about you, right? They're going to talk about you about what you're doing, and then they're going to turn around and try to do the same thing when they see that it works. So you got to realize this season, spirit is calling for the collective to allow your haters to push you forward. You can't control the outcome. You can't control the response of people. But when you are completely aligned within your energy and who you are, those who need to be around you and to show up will. Those who need to be around you and show up, they will. You're not going to have to overdo it. You're not going to have to over explain it. You're not going to have to question it. But what you have to realize is that when you are called to put yourself out there in such a way, you are going to attract opposite energy. That's the laws of nature. That's the principles of life. Okay. Read the Kabbalion if you haven't yet. Y'all know that's my book. Um, you're always going to attract the opposite. And the biggest thing with this is that oftentimes, and this is something that I had to reflect and sit with myself on as well, we want to control how the thing happens, or we want to control how or what something looks like. Okay. You can't control it. The more you try to control it, the more you try to control the actions of other people around you, the more you try to control the responses and things of that nature of people around you, you come to find that you lose control and you end up being stuck in a situation that is hard to get out. So when you're hiding yourself, you're hurting yourself. Oh my gosh, this guy just literally just tried to run the light in front of me. I just had to stop the whole traffic, child. Oh my gosh. That's why you got to be observing, baby. But you can't hide, and the more you hide, the more difficult it's going to be. So spirit is preparing you currently in this phase of your life to work on balancing your emotions, work on balancing how you take criticism. That's what we're going to focus on within this video right here, because there's a few more things that spirit wants you to focus on for this season of your life, but I feel like each one deserves its own video. But this first one, how do you take criticism? How do you take when someone does not agree with what you're saying, or when someone doesn't agree with what you're doing or how you do it? How do you take that? How do you internalize it? Do you internalize it as something that you're doing or that you need to shift? Do you internalize it as if, oh, I need to shift and do something different so I can get a different response? Okay. So this first step, how do you feel when someone criticizes or go against what you're saying, or they give you, bad feedback, bad energy, they go against. What do you feel on the inside? And I know it's going to be some people who are going to come to the comments and they're going to be like how they're the perfect Patty. Let's not disregard for those who really are being honest with themselves on how they be feeling. I think oftentimes we have this misconception that goes around in the spiritual community of the fake it till you make it. And it's not just a sense of what you keep telling yourself. You still have to acknowledge the truth. Okay, you still have to acknowledge the truth of how you are interacting with something or experiencing something. You can't just be within the Seven of Cups energy. You get what I'm saying? So back to this aspect, how do you handle criticism? Do you handle it in a way of, that's just their perspective, whatever, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep doing what I do? Do you get a little heated on the inside, like, how dare they, come at me like this? How dare they say that? How dare they show up like that? Do you try to change something about yourself to shift, to be like, maybe they, what do you do when those moments come up? Because that's one of the biggest things that you're going to have to learn how to master, is mastering criticism, is mastering the criticism, is mastering when people are not going for or agreeing with what you feel or what you're saying. And the big piece is having the discernment to know when something is meant for you to shift and be affected by, or if you were just supposed to let it come in, roll off you, and keep going. Okay. The power is in knowing what is there and meant for you to truly address and deal with, and what is there for you to let go. Because what you need to understand, you are about to have people, when you're about to be thrust out there, okay? And in that, you are going to be attracting people who are for you, okay? And then you are going to be attracting people who, they want to slow you down or they want to stop you. And oftentimes it's because they hate the fact that you are influencing them. They hate the fact that you are motivating them. They hate the fact that it is you and not them. So you're going to have people following you just to see what you're doing next. So it's going to be important for you to understand what to share, what not to share, when to share it, when not to share it, and how to share it. Because you have people literally waiting around or wanting to be close to you just so they can know your next moves. Because they know the power that you hold. They know the influence that you hold. Okay? So it's also going to be important in this season for you to know the difference between someone who is in your village and around because they're really there, or someone who was there just to gather information or like opportunistic type of things. You get what I'm saying? More of a transaction strictly energy. Because you will have some people who come in and they're, they want to be mutuals. Let's work together. Let's do X, Y, and Z. But a lot of time where that stems from is the fact that you have some type of connection that they don't. That you have some type of an effect on other people and situations that they don't. So they know that it's best to be close to you and near you because they have a better opportunity of basically having that same energy rub off on them. So if I can be around you, I'm in the inner dealings, I know what you're working on, da da da, I can jump on it and do it first. Because you're gonna have this type of stuff happen too, y'all. I'm telling you now. Where people are gonna try to jump on something and do something, and because they want to seem as if they're the first to do it, but you were talking to them about that you wanted to do it. So in this season of your life, slow down on what you share to other people and how you share to other people. Slow down on what you share to other people and how you share to other people. Now, there is nothing wrong with people being motivated by you. There's nothing wrong with people being motivated by you. wanting to take on some of the similar characteristics, things of that nature, wanting to do what you do. Because what that is literally saying to you is that they see greatness in you. They see something in you that they want to have inside of themselves. Now, how they go about it may not be in alignment with what you would, prefer, okay? But what you need to understand, and Spirit is going to be guiding you through this level of understanding. And that's what we're talking about in my series on becoming a spiritual leader, in the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation, of understanding how to lead with your energy and leading from the back. Understanding the difference between, the different relationships, and how to impact them in a way where you don't lose yourself and their energy doesn't shift you. Okay? So as you are preparing to show yourself, know that you are definitely hot commodity energy. But what you need to make sure that you don't do is to judge even you and your success based off of other people that may be in a similar space as you or doing something similar as you. Okay? It's going to be so imperative that you don't internalize and compare how it happens. Because some of you all are going to be listening to this and be like, what you mean I'm meant to influence people and da da da. Baby, you need to be in a space that even if it is one person, that is magical and rich as hell. Because that one person that you're influencing could be influencing thousands of others. You never know who knows who. I remember when I found out there was a real, like, someone who I never would have thought would be connected into my work and things of that nature, but it's because of that 6 degrees of separation. So you never know who's talking about you. You never know who's sharing things about you. You never know how your growth is going to come. Most people who make it to a certain level of success, they were grinding and in it for years before they blew up. I've been doing YouTube since 2018 and I still ain't even got 50,000 subscribers. It's been 7 years. You get what I'm saying? It's not about the numbers. It's not about the 50. It's not about all of those things. Now, those things are beautiful metrics and things of that nature to reach, right? But in that, I've touched more than 50,000 people. My words have reached the hearts of millions, literally. My reach have reached millions of people. So, how you handle criticism, how you handle people copying you, and how and consistent can you be. Don't just focus on the outcomes per se and the results. Focus on enjoying the journey. Focus on enjoying the journey. I'm grateful for the 49,000 people who are here in this space, because somewhere over time you have entrusted me on your journey. And I will not take that for granted. I can't take that for granted. 12/21, 1919. Have that energy of gratitude of being put into this place, in this position, because you are being prepared for something greater. You're being prepared for something bigger, and it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. Okay? So, someone copying you or doing what you're doing It's not always, oh, someone's trying to destiny swap with you. Someone is trying to, they're really just motivated by you. Something about you motivates them to want to tap in with some of these things that they see you doing, because it has to work, because they love what it's doing with you. If they didn't, they wouldn't be getting it. Okay? If it didn't, they wouldn't even be bothering with it. So take that as a compliment. Take having haters as a compliment. If you don't have any haters, you're not showing up authentic enough. If you don't have any haters, you're not showing up authentic enough. You may be showing up a little bit like a people pleaser in some kind of way. Okay? But that is the energy that I had to get out in this message. Someone really needed to see it. This is your season of being seen. This is your season of showing up for yourself. This is your season for handling conflict and differences differently. And it's not too hard for you. Nothing has ever been too hard for you. But now you're focusing on the things that make you not want to be seen. It's time to focus on and heal and find balance between the things that trigger you when it comes to being seen authentically. Because you're ready. You've been ready. You've been ready. So that's what we're going to be tapping into. We're going deep. We're going deep. I thank you all for being here. Feel free to check out the links and things down below for coaching sessions, personal sessions, memberships, and my coaching programs. I thank you all for being here. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all later.